Compliance, depending on the industry, is top of mind for industries governed by frameworks like HIPAA and PCI DSS. How does this platform help customers not just track compliance, but actually stay audit ready? Sometimes compliance can be seen just as a check mark, but if you have right tools, right practices in place, the check mark kind of becomes a default.
In the perfect world, they're perfectly aligned, but I know sometimes they diverge. So I think the way we look at that is we sort of have a security review where there's anything that's a risk that gets called out and fed down a workflow with very, very easy instructions on how to remediate. We talked about a dangling CNAME. That may be something that you go revoke that entry. So you don't have that pointer that's vulnerable out there. If you're leaking information, maybe you got a TXT record that has API keys. There'll be instructions on how to remediate that. Now, contrasting that with compliance, there it's more of a high-level view. Against the frameworks. You mentioned HIPAA, for example. When we look at the DNS configuration, how does that stack up against HIPAA? Or, PCI, I think we now see it's really kind of more in the overlap between DNS and in email, but some of the protocols for email integrity, DMARC, DKIM, PCI is pushing merchants now to have support for those protocols to ensure that recipients of an email can have confidence that it's that there's integrity there of that was actually sent by the merchant in place. So we look for those things as well, right? Also, we're checking the hygiene of certificates. Are they expired? Are they weak? Are they outside of your typical governance? Do we see you typically have a preferred CA and all of a sudden there's a cert issue that's not on one of your preferred CAs? That could be a risk. And then probably the biggest thing from the certificate perspective is reviewing certs for post-quantum sort of resilience there, right? Are the algorithms in place resilient to quantum attacks or not? And then on an ongoing continuous basis, giving your posture there as well.